Good day, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Y'all, take me back to the time when we used to use our phones for calling people. Because nowadays, phones is like your life support now. Like, what am I gonna do without my phone? Let your phone be out your side. Dang, with my phone. That's the first thought. Dang, I hope I ain't lose my phone. Having that feeling is scary nowadays. Take me back to when we only used our phones to call people we couldn't get in contact with. Take me to the phone that had the string on it, the ones you had to manually dial the numbers. Because, these phones is getting out of control, y'all. What are we escaping from? Who are we escaping from? Nowadays, you can almost do anything with your phone. People use it to connect with people. People use it to stalk people they had a past with. People find pleasure in someone else other than their spouses on these phones. They be in someone else's business. They still keep tabs on people they don't have contact with. And, the person probably don't even know that they still keeping tabs on them. Nowadays we can't even go to the bathroom without it. People can't eat without it. You can't even watch a dang on movie without your phone. And believe it or not, people can't even sleep without their phone. Like, what is the world coming to, y'all? Have we become so detached that we forget how to be humans anymore? Like, have we become so disconnected that we forgot what true connection is? Heck, we even forgot what real intimacy is, real friendship is, real family is. Take social media for an example, y'all. For instance, how many hours you spend on social media? Think about it. How many posts, how many comments you read a day? How many posts you personally comment on or think to comment on? So many people seek approval and acceptance and don't even realize it. If you feel the need that you got to comment on every post, you got to like every post, you got to just say something, then Lord, it is time for you to disconnect and really connect with your true identity. Because if you're focusing on everybody's business, trust and believe you're not happy within. There's something wrong. You are depressed and don't even know it. Because ain't no way, just like people like to laugh and joke about the woman who be in the blinds looking at everybody else's business, you are that woman in the blinds looking at everybody else's business, spending hours and hours on social media. Go do something productive. Please pick up a hobby. And lock in with yourself, because when they pull that access from you, you won't be so pleasant to be around, because you don't even know who you are. You ain't even been in touch with yourself in so long. These phones wasn't meant for us to have freely access to everything. These phones were not meant for what we believe it was meant for. It's meant to push us further away from reality, because pretty soon, y'all, we will be looking at digital every day. And if you don't get that right fix, you can be tricked into accepting something that the Most High is against. So we got to be careful, y'all. When we give our attention to all these devices, be careful. Pay close attention, because they will get you. They will get you if you are taken by this device. But that's all I have to say, y'all.